First you're going to need to take out this seat bolt. Then I like to pull the plastic out and then just flip it up like this. That way I don't have to take out any more bolts than I need to. You're going to need to take this off to get your muffler off. Then there's a bolt right there too that you're going to need to take off for your exhaust to come out. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so we've got some rivets drilled out, excuse me. So got those drilled out, got these drilled out too. Once you drill them out, you might need to find something like a nail or something, and you're going to want to stick it in the hole and then pound on it to push the rest of the rivet through so you can slip off the back part there. I got this little drill bit with my rivet kit. It's pretty nice for drilling out rivets. Can't really see it that well, but it's just a nice rivet driller. So that works really good for drilling out rivets. You could probably just use a regular drill bit, but you might want to make sure it fits in that hole so you don't make the actual hole bigger or anything. So I'm gonna work on getting this pipe off. You might need a hammer or something to give it some persuasion to come off. So I'm gonna get this apart. Alright, all my rivets are out, and I'm you can see I twisted it a little bit. It's actually moving in there because the holes aren't lined up, but it's coming out slowly. It's kind of a tight fit. It's really hard to get out, so I'm gonna keep twisting, turning, and pulling, so it should eventually come out. Alright, so it came out. It actually wasn't too hard to get it out. It came out easier than I thought it would. But this is the core here. It's actually in pretty good condition. You want to check it, make sure there's no scratches. Well, scratches aren't really a big deal, but you want to make sure there's no big dents or holes in it. So this actually looks pretty good. There's not any big holes in it, so that's a good thing. And then in there, that's all the packing. It looks pretty burnt out from what I can see. So I'm gonna put some gloves on and pull that nasty crap out of there and see what it looks like. Alright, here is all old packing. It actually doesn't look that bad, but I don't know. I guess it looks a little worn out, but so yeah, this is the old packing. So now I'm gonna get the new stuff and wrap it around the core and then put it all back together. Alright, so I got the new packing here. I've already put one layer on. I'm just using some blue masking tape to hold it on for now, but one of these is not enough. So if you're using this mousse fiberglass muffler packing, I recommend getting two of them because one is not going to be enough. So this is just what it looks like, basically a sheet of fiberglass. You want to make sure that this side goes against the core, so this side against the core, because otherwise if you put this side, it would get too hot and just burn up right away, I would imagine. So it tells you how to do it right here. There's all these instructions. It even tells you the effects of a blown out muffler. So if you want to read that, just pause the video. So that's pretty much that. So you don't want to wrap it too tight. Don't want to wrap it extremely tight, but you want it to be snug, because if it's too tight, then your muffler will just be louder than before. I don't really know why, but that's just the way it is. So I'm gonna put this other one on, and then I'll put it all back together. Alright, so there we got two packages of packing on there. On here it recommends to use some wire to hold it together, But I'm gonna go get some wire right now and put it over the tape. Just so you don't really want to touch this stuff with your hands, because make your hands all itchy and stingy and stuff. So make sure you got gloves for that. But before you put this on, you want to clean the core. I used my rubber glove, my leather glove. You could probably use a wire brush or something. Just make sure none of the holes are clogged. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some wire. Alright, putting it back together. Make sure you remember how the pipe came out, so you don't rivet it back together the wrong way. Then all your mounts won't line up. But slide it in, make sure the packing doesn't get caught on anything. Then down here you're gonna need to line up the core. See, it's out of line a little bit, so just move it around until you find the right spot, and then it should all click together. And then rivet it back together. I'll show you how to use rivets and stuff. So I'm gonna get this in there. Alright, so here's how to rivet stuff. I've already got that this core holder thing riveted in, and then I got one started there. Luckily I have a rivet kit. Came with all these rivets. And then this really nice rivet gun. This is a really nice rivet gun. Luckily I had the right size rivets right here. This is a rivet. You would take it like this, stick it in this hole, and I'm gonna try a different hole. That hole's kind of goofy. This hole right there. Stick the short end in the hole, and then you come over here with your rivet gun. Make sure you got the right size bit on. I got this one on. Came with all these other ones. This is the right size. Stick your rivet gun on here, and then pull this down, and then just like that. Then let it up again, and then get it like that. Then pull it again, push it down, and then it'll click. And then there's the long piece, and then there we have it. It's riveted in. So that's pretty solid there. So that's how to rivet stuff. That was kind of hard with one hand. I need to get my tripod next time. So that's pretty much that. Do that for all these holes and whatever else you need. Some mufflers have rivets back here, something. So wherever you need rivets, just do that. And I'm gonna keep riveting stuff. Alright, we got all the rivets in. So now I'm going to put these screws back in that I didn't even need to take out. And then I'm going to put the end cap back on and put it on the bike and see how it sounds. Alright, so I got the repacked muffler all put back together. Gonna do a cold start and see how it sounds. So here we go.